Welcome to Norfolk Perspective City Slice. I'm Bob Batcher, and you are in for a treat. We are here talking to Kathy Orlesky. How you doing?
Good.
And Kathy, I got to say, two newlyweds on the sofa, but not to each other.
No.
You've been married since you were on the show the last time.
Yes,
But you were still a senior recreation supervisor, 2 CTRS RPOS. What's all that mean?
I'm a certified therapeutic recreation specialist with the Department of Recreation, Parks, and Open Space, and I supervise the Therapeutic Recreation Center.
And you're going to get me out of this chair exercising, right?
Sure.
Okay. And Paul Atkinson, Junior Manager for the Eggleston Automotive Center.
That's right.
Did I hear detailing is involved?
It is. We have detailing that's available for anyone who wants to bring their car by, and we have an employment program where we teach adults with disabilities to clean cars.
Super. And you have also just recently.
Not too long ago, Independence Day 2010.
Who's Independence Day? No, we won't go there because she might be watching, right?
Right.
Okay. You guys have teamed up for a very special day at the zoo. Tell me about it.
Yes. Well, on May 5th, Cinco de Mayo, we will be hosting the 10th Annual Day for People with Disabilities, which is a resource fair for people with varying disabilities, as well as just a resource fair for anyone to come out that day and get information. Somebody usually knows a neighbor or maybe somebody at church or a coworker that could benefit from the information. But we're going to have a full fun-packed day of entertainment and activities all throughout the day, including a mechanical bull.
Oh, come on. You mean one of those?
Yes, that's exactly what I mean. And inflatables and face painting and tattoos and piñatas. So a lot of our festivities will be in with the theme of Cinco de Mayo, as well as celebrating a very special year. 10 years we've had the event running.
Wow. And there will be some live animals kind of around, too.
There will, yes. We have the Virginia Zoo has their animal ambassadors, which will actually have animals there that are have some sort of disability that are making adaptations themselves to fit in with the theme of the event.
Are you kidding? That's cool.
It's really very interesting. So they'll be interacting the animals with the people, and the zoo keepers will be sharing that information with the people as well.
Oh, that is cool. Okay, in full disclosure, I've got to be honest that I got exposed to this event, about 8 years ago, I guess, when our daughter came over to sing the national anthem.
Yes.
And we still talk about that day. I mean, it was a really special day full of hope. But who's singing the national anthem now? Well,
we are very excited. We have a professional singer who's performing with the Hurrah Players, and the Hurrah Players will be at our event performing a scene from their show, Anchors Away. So the cast will be performing a part of Anchors Away as well as the national anthem.
Okay, now I'm required to say it's Anchors Away, AWAY, because it's more than just the Navy anthem.
Right.
And the gal singing your national anthem is classically trained and can growl. Just talking. So ask her to growl.
Okay.
Now, Paul, one thing I came away from that event 8 years ago that still carries with me is this whole ray of hope and pride that comes with people with disabilities, right? Is that why you're in the business?
Yeah, I think that's a good observation. This will be my 5th year, and I'm always surprised at the turnout and just the spectrum that's represented there, and everybody coming together for a good purpose and really getting some good information out there.
Now, why are you involved? Is it because of the mechanical bull? Are you going to get on the mechanical bull?
I will if you will.
Oh, man, now that's a challenge.
And if you ride the bull, we're giving out very large stickers that say, "I rode the bull at the Virginia Zoo." So there's some incentive.
I've been usually accused of being associated with bull, but it had nothing to do with riding. So, how are you going to work that with some of the people? I mean, is it?
Well, we like to, and I know that Paul will agree with me, with Paul being from Eggleston Services and myself being with the Therapeutic Recreation Center, we are constantly advocating for people with disabilities that they want and deserve and need the same opportunities that all of us have. So I will admit, when we proposed the idea of the mechanical bull, some on the committee said, well, how in the world are you going to do this? How are you going to make adaptations? But that's the exciting part, is the learning experience not only for the operator of the mechanical bull, but for everybody to see that we may transfer somebody from a wheelchair onto the mechanical bull. We may have a parent ride with the child. We may have somebody standing beside the person. Maybe the goal isn't to buck them off, but for the bull just to rock forward and backwards, and somebody to have that photo opportunity of actually getting on a mechanical bull, and that being an accomplishment in itself.
Well, and I got to be honest with you, there are times where I just plain old enjoy watching somebody ride the bull, too.
I agree. I think it's going to pull out just quite a group to watch it.
Kathy, what I just heard from you is rather than saying, no, we shouldn't, it's how can we make it happen?
Exactly.
Is that kind of the
It is.
spirit?
It is. And just really trying to have people open their eyes to understand that it doesn't have to be a limiting world to people with disabilities. Really, the limitations are what you and I put on the world that we live in with someone with a disability. So we really want everybody to know that the opportunities that we all have, we can make adaptations to make them a little bit more able to just be adapted for that person with a disability. So the same things that you and I enjoy, just adding a minor adaptation to enable that person with a disability to participate.
Now, on May 5th, how do you define somebody with a disability?
They will not be asked because
Okay.
there is free admission for anyone with a disability and one caregiver to the event. When they come into the event, they'll just basically say, I'm here for the event.
So if you identify yourself.
Exactly. Just, I'm here for the event. They'll come in. There'll be a large center entrance they'll enter into. And then once they get to the pavilion, we will have tons of vendors, resource information, and just a lot of entertainment throughout the day.
So, Paul, why are you guys involved?
Well, we're involved because we have a lot of stuff going on in Eggleston that we'd like to share with everyone who attends the event. Just some things we have upcoming. We're going to have an OK 5K fundraiser, and that's going to be held at Virginia Wesleyan. That'll be on June 9th. And the money from that goes to benefit our summer camp, which starts on the 25th of June.
Okay, I got to tell you, I have discovered Tanner's Creek. Tell me about that place, or tell the viewer about that place. It's awesome.
It's a great spot we have over on Lavalette Avenue, and we have a lot of stuff going on there. The garden center that you mentioned, so a retail outlet that's open, I believe, Monday through Sunday.
You're going to get in trouble.
I know. I'll have to give the website so you can check. It's egglestonservices.org. But you know, a wide array of plants that they offer there. We also have a Brazilian cafe and Let's Go Pet Care Center, so you can come get your dog washed.
Oh, really? Because I do have a dog that needs to be washed. But again, those enterprises really help pay back then for the kind of programs that you're doing for employment and training?
They do, and they also are a source of employment.
Okay, I'm going to put you on the spot. I got it, because there's another Paul Atkinson that does commercials on broadcast TV. You know him?
I do. That's my father. CEO. I get that often.
Do you?
I do.
So is he a nice a guy? Come on, let's take him.
He is.
Between us, is he a nice a guy as he seems to be on TV?
Even better.
Even better?
Yep.
So, Kathy, you've been doing this now for a couple of years.
Yes, this is the 10th annual event.
But what brings you back year after year?
Well, to be honest, it was not my idea to have this event. This idea was from Fran Merchant, who has since passed away but left a long-lasting memory in the community. Her goal, just life's work, was to make the city more accessible. And so we are really excited about this year's event because it was an idea 10 years ago where she said, let's have a resource fair at the zoo for people with disabilities because the zoo was her most favorite place to go. And so her family will be there to celebrate with us this year. The 10 years we're going to release monarch butterflies in her memory, as well as we'll have a very large cake made by Sugar Plum Bakery that we'll be cutting and share with everyone, and her family will take part of that ceremony, and it will be a really nice memory for truly the creator of the event.
Cool.
So I can't at all take credit for the idea.
Okay, if somebody wants to find out more about the event,
they can check our website, which is going to be www.norfolk.gov, and when they go onto our website under recreation, we have the flyer listed there, as well as many other events. We have our art show that starts tomorrow on April 19th and runs through May 3rd, Miracles in Art, so there'll be some information about that as well.
Awesome. Thanks for everything that you guys are doing to really bring hope and celebration to Norfolk, where life is celebrated daily.
Definitely.
Thank you. Thanks for joining us. Super.
Thanks.